So we're a little late on this one, but this is my top 5 action anime from the summer 2025 season. It has been a great season for a lot of genres, but I'll be honest, action anime has been a bit downhill this season. We have had some great, weird little spots to be in. We've had, hell, this has probably had one of my favorite isekai anime that I've watched in a long time. Some of my least favorites as well. But we're going to get to our number 5 spot on the list, which is Minogra, my number 1 favorite isekai I've seen in the last year. This is another, I'm going into the video game world, except it's not a RPG, it's not a shooter, we are going into a strategy game. So our main man organizes an entire civilization around him and has to try and work out how everything quite fits together. And it's great to watch. But later on in the show, we find there are other games that are actually coming into this world. We have for sure got ourselves an action RPG, I think. Might be a JRPG style of thing, where the rules from that system still impact this world. So the people that have abilities that make their attacks undodgeable, that affects his people too. They cannot dodge that attack. And it's really cool to see all these different systems coming together in this way. I really hope this is going to get a season 2, but let's be real, Isekai is a bit hit and miss with it. In our number 4 slot, we have Necronomicon. And I know some people are going to argue that this is less on the action side. Fuck off, it is. This is the show of, we have so many different... the old ones have come back, and they need to get power. And their way of doing it is by inspiring fear in people. So to start off, we're going to get a bunch of different influences, put them in what's essentially Fall Guys, and whoever survives and is going to go into the rest of the games. And that was cool. It was weird that they went into like a full Team Buddies-esque aesthetic, but it was still cool to watch. After that, we've gone through different games. We went through escape rooms. We went through, I'm struggling to think of other ones. We got betrayals. We went through a tower defense, my favorite kind of game. And in the end, we got to see the final confrontation between, are we going to end up with humanity winning, or are the Great Old Ones going to win? And genuinely, there were some times where I was surprised at how things came out, which is what you wanted to show. Next up, we have Gachi Yakura, which are still ongoing, because this is a 24 episode show, I believe, maybe 26, but this is another seemingly post-apocalypse one, but also it could just be that this is what this world is, where the people in the city, in the sphere, drop down their shit onto the ground. And when they do, some of that stuff has latent memories, essentially, stored inside of it. And when they come together, they make monsters, which is honestly awesome to see. I have no problem with the CG monsterification in this. It's excellent. But also, we have the other side, the main characters group, the Givers, who they can basically do the same thing the monsters do, but to an item. We get, we can get fishing line or wool that can wrap everything up being controlled by the person. We can get, our main man can activate other things by taking care of them, because his belief is that nothing should be thrown away, because we can always fix it and get another use out of it. The best one is definitely the hose, though. If you want to know what that's like, go check out Gachi. In our number 2 slot, we got Dandadan. Fuck, this show is great. This is season 2 of Dandadan specifically, where we get the Evil Eye series. And Jesus, I loved everything that happened with the Evil Eye. The best part of this show is either the orchestra or when sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Okaroon, Gigi gets the evil eye spirit inside of him. He doesn't want to purge it because the spirit's just a lonely kid. And he understands that because he was also a lonely kid. And so they have to try and find a way around it. If he gets wet with anything below warm, he turns into the evil eye. Splash him with hot stuff, he goes back to being Gigi. And it is honestly great to see because it ends with it ends up with some great things like soy sauce hitting him, turns into it, starts a fight. Some guy's flop sweat hitting him, turns into it, starts a fight. Actually, by that point, he's not fighting anymore because Okaroon made a deal. You can only fight me because I'm stronger than you and you can't handle it. But yeah, this show is honestly peak, and it would be the #1 slot, but the #1 show of this season, you know it, you love it. It had to be 2B Hero X. It had to be. The final episode of this is the only thing that I've given a 9 to this season, because this show does so many things so well. We have changes in animation style going between different episodes. We have intrigue that builds from seeing the world from so many different characters' perspectives. We got a fucking talking detective dog, which that should be enough. But we also have aliens. We have a girl who decided, hey, cute is okay to be, which, good message, powerful message. I can be strong and cute at the same time, and that's a good thing. Hell, we even have Queen, who, fighting Boa, has one of the best animated fights of all time. Yeah, these have been my top 5 action animes for the season. What's your favorite? Let me know down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that sub button and give us a thumbs up. Anyway, I've got more anime to watch.